Bobby with One More Rep Fitness, and just got done doing one of my favorite types of training. I just did some hill sprints. And I've been like scrolling on Facebook, and I see a lot of like advertisements for like workouts, like HIIT workouts, which is just like high intensity training. And it's really like high intervals and high intensity training with like the whole big fad of like extreme exercise. It really gets butchered, and you really should know why you're doing it, why it's superior to regular cardio or superior to different, like intense circuit training or the like exercise video, why it's superior, because you should always know why you're doing something. You should have a very good purpose for doing it. So this is what happens with interval training. Basically, before I go into that, I'm going to speak a little bit about energy. So I mean energy, simplified, like calories, right? So pretty much if you're trying to burn fat, which is why like a lot of people are doing this, you need to not consume as many calories or burn calories, right? So interval training is a great way to burn calories, but not just burn calories, but actually burn calories from body fat. I'm going to explain that in a second. But so what happens here is, say you're doing cardio, you do the elliptical or you jog for 30 minutes, right? Your body's going to burn calories, right? Which is great. That helps people lose weight. I'm not saying it doesn't. But when you do interval training, what you're really doing is doing something at very max effort or close to max effort for a short period of time. So today, I ran up the hill. It took me between 8 and 10 seconds, with between a minute and 2 minutes of recovery. So it's not a lot of work, but what this is doing, it creates a afterburn effect. And all that means is that it's intense, so it actually, you can think of it as like damaging your body. So your body has to use a ton more energy to recover from the workout. So when you do hard sprints, your heart rate gets up, your core temperature up. That takes a ton of energy for your body to bring back down and stay down for maybe a day or two. Okay, so for a day or two, your body's trying to recover from that intense workout, and you're actually burning a lot of calories. Okay, at rest. So you burn calories at home when you're sitting down on the couch. Now, when you're not doing anything, okay, first let me backtrack. You're always burning calories. If you're sleeping, if you're sitting on the couch, you're always burning calories, right? It might not be that much, but you always burn calories. Now, like I said, during rest, you're gonna be burning a ton more calories. But here's the kicker. Now you're at rest, you create that afterburn effect. You're burning more calories than you did yesterday. But when you're not doing anything intense, your body's going to use fat to burn calories instead of carbohydrates. Anytime you work out really hard, so if you lift weights, if you do sprints, anything like super intense, your body can't use fat for fuel because it takes too long to convert fat into energy. But it can use stored carbohydrates, all right? And so that's why intervals work, because you're gonna burn calories during the workout, but more importantly, you're gonna burn a lot more calories after your workout, because your body needs to recover, and that takes like a ton of energy, and that energy is coming from your fat stores, right? So that's why intervals are a lot more effective than cardio. But you gotta make sure you do it right. So I'm just gonna quickly go over the 2 biggest mistakes people make. Now, intervals is tough. It's probably not for everyone, because when you do it, you have to have the courage to like go all out and go as fast as you can. And a lot of people aren't willing to do that. Okay, so if you're not willing to like really give each interval all you got, it's not gonna really work for you. So today I did 8 sets. So pretty much my sprints of the hill was 8 to 10 seconds, which is total. I did 9 sprints. That's like probably like 90 seconds of work, maybe even less than that. Okay, I got an awesome workout. Okay, because I train myself to, when I go all out. Each time I do this, my heart rate's getting jacked up to like 180, 190, right? So you need to be able to be explosively fast and give everything you got. If you're not, it's not going to work for you, okay? If you're not very explosive right now, you might want to start at like longer intervals, so maybe 30 seconds instead of 10 seconds. And it depends what you're doing. Sprints are very explosive, and they take a lot out of you if you do them right. Different things, like maybe if you were sprinting on a bike, you could probably do that for longer, okay? So you need to make sure you can go all out. Now, the thing about that is the interval can't be so long that it limits you from going all out. So if you're going to try to go all out for like 40 seconds, it's probably not going to happen. It's almost impossible to do max effort for 40 seconds, all right? Elite athletes can probably do 30. Most people will probably be good with 10 to 20 seconds, right? Now, the second thing is recovery. Now, the reason why your body has to recover is because you went all out, and after that intense effort, your heart rate's jacked, your core temperature's up, and your body has to recover from those things. Now, what happens, a lot of people do is they don't really pay attention to the rest. They might sprint wait a little bit, and then sprint again. So say they're doing 9 sprints like I did today, and they're not resting properly. After a while, it's going to be less and less effective, because your first sprint might be awesome, your second sprint might be awesome, your third is good, your fourth is good, but you get to 5, 6, 7, 8, it's just poor quality because you're so tired and beat up. So it's very important that you recover. So the 2 things I recommend is go all out and then pretty much catch your breath. Once you can kind of talk normal, you're usually good. I personally keep a heart rate monitor, so I'll do an all out sprint, and my sprints depend on the distance. You know, I'll get my heart rate up to like 170, 190, all right? And then I let it drop to like 120, 130 before I sprint again, all right? Because when I do that, each interval is very effective, it's very intense, and I can keep that intensity throughout my workout. Now again, if you're only intense the first 3 sets and the last 6 sets, it's not really turning into a sprint, it's more like a cardio exercise, you're not going to get the benefits that we talked about as far as your body needing to recover. So the more intense you can make each interval, the better it works, all right? So I hope that explained to you like why we do intervals, why it's effective, and if you have any questions on it, feel free to ask.